and from the minstrels of Bengal, and they're performing the role of the Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, the Banglar Mati Banglar Jol, which really means yes, and we would come back right after the break.
Kolkata, where the Indian Oil Durand Cup is organised jointly by the Indian Armed Forces and the government of West Bengal. I'm delighted to welcome Karan Swani for this one, the big one. We could only dream about the fact that this would be a final. They have met, of course, and the clamour for tickets over the last couple of days has been intense. But here we are. It is the final, the 43rd match of this season's Indian Oil Durand Cup. And what a fitting way to finish the tournament.
Thank you, Mark. It's a treat for the fans where Imami East Bengal taking on Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Colour Squadron has changed the face of Imami East Bengal. We've seen that in a couple of games in this season in the Indian Oil Durand Cup where they've gone unbeaten. On the other hand, Mohun Bagan Super Giants in the semi-finals got the better of FC Goa, and now can they get their hands on silverware once again, twice in a row in 2 seasons? That is what the fans will want. But today, it is a war at the Salt Lake Stadium in Kolkata, and that is what the fans are waiting for. It's extremely exciting, Mark.
Well, the history, of course, of this fixture goes way, way back, but the rivalry of late has tended to favour those in maroon and green. They finally got the monkey off their back, if you like, Imami East Bengal when they won in this competition, but certainly since they met in the Hero Indian Super League over the last few seasons, it's always been Mohun Bagan that have triumphed. They're confident, but, well, as you said, revitalised is probably a good word to you for Imami East Bengal. And this will be a big atmosphere for some of these players as well. Lots of new players on display, lots of new foreign signings as well, who won't have experienced anything like this kind of atmosphere this afternoon.
And a new look side, Mark. East Bengal, we see a little bit of Kerala Blasters flair in there. You speak about Mohammad Rakid, Prapsukan Gill. We've got Harmanjot Kabra. All these three players who've been brought into Imami East Bengal. Borha from Odisha FC. Nanda, who's been a standout performer. On the other hand, for Mohun Bagan Super Giants, Ashik and Petrotos have been incredible. And this man, Hugo Bumu, season after season, he keeps performing. And that is not easy. But the big man from Kerala Blasters, Sahal Abdul Samad, in the tunnel. He starts for Mohun Bagan Super Giants.
Well, there were crazy scenes yesterday when Imami East Bengal got off their bus to come training. And the match officials leading out the players. Familiar faces there. Raul Kumar Gupta was recently voted the AIFF Best Referee for the 2022-23 season. Harish Kundu is the fourth official. And we've also got the best assistant referee from last year as well, Kishan Chand Joshi. So they've gone with the top officials. We had controversy in the semi-final with a couple of decisions that were argued about. Let's see how the final goes with both these sides. Let's hope everything is nicely clear-cut. Well, the teams are lining up. There are quite a long list of dignitaries that are going to come out and shake the players' hands for this final. But you can just feel the atmosphere. Such a wonderful stadium when it's full. There were just under 70,000 for the two league meetings between the two sides last season. And as I say, yesterday the clamour for tickets was intense, with people queuing around the Salt Lake Stadium. So here comes a rather large party of dignitaries. Lieutenant General Rana Pratap Kalita, PVSM, USM, AVSM, VSM Army Commander of the Eastern Command in Kolkata. Shri Arup Biswas, the Honourable Sports Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs, Power and Housing in West Bengal. Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose, Honourable Governor of West Bengal. General Anil Chauhan, PVSM, UYSM, AVSM, SM, Chief of Defence Staff. Air Marshal Sujit Pushpraj Dakar, PVSM, AVSM, Officer Commanding in Chief of the Eastern Command in Kolkata, and Major General Mohit Mahendro, the Major General of the Army Service Corps, Chairman of the Durand Cup Organising Committee. It's a clamour to meet the players, Karen, but those players know the importance of this. I read comments from Juan Ferrando saying he had one eye on that AFC Cup game before the first game. I think he's just trying to divert a bit of attention away, but trying to say, look, we are focused and we do want to win silverware today.
And you can see that in the starting lineup. He's played his strongest 11 men on the pitch. And you know what, Mark? After Mohun Bagan Super Giants got the better of FC Goa in that semi-final, at 10 p.m, the ticket sales were on. Imami East Bengal fans, Mohun Bagan Super Giants fan, made their way, lined up at the Salt Lake Stadium, and we can see that. We can feel the atmosphere here in the comm box. This is promising to be an absolute...
IFA Shield, and these sides do have history in this competition of meeting in the final as well. 10 times they've met previously. The last time East Bengal won back-to-back games against Mohun Bagan Supergiant was back in 2016. So records could tumble tonight if you're in red and gold. Well, the pre-match pomp and ceremony is over. It will be time to get us underway. Big night for the fourth of the officials as well. Rahul Kumar Gupta. There are the 3 trophies that you get for this tournament. Of course, it is quite unique in that respect. The Durand Cup, the Shimla Trophy and the President's Cup all on show there. Confirmation Rahul Kumar Gupta, and to his left Kishan Chand Joshi, Harish Kundu on the FIFA officiating list as well, as the 2 captains have their souvenirs of today. We'll give you the team news in just a moment. As you would imagine, there aren't too many changes from the semi-final lineups. Referee with a few instructions. They've been ordered to try and keep the games going. We know that over the last couple of seasons, the Hero ASL referees. And of course, we now get that extra little bit of added time as well, just to make sure that no one's going to time waste at the end of the match. Not unusual these days to see 7 or 8 minutes these days. And here comes the match ball, more innovation. The ball being delivered by the robotic camera. I did see a shot the other day of where the referee ignored the little electric car and the car came onto the pitch. It's quite amusing. Anyway. So here are the 2 teams. Let's start with Imami East Bengal. 2 changes to their semi-final lineup over North East. Mohamed Rakib makes his first start at right back. It means Harmanjot Cabra pushes into midfield in place of Jose Antonio Pardo. Mohun comes into the 3-man midfield in the place of Nishu Kumar, who drops to the bench. Nanda Kumar has 2 goals already, including the winner of the first clash between the 2 and that 97th minute equaliser in the semi-final that took us to penalties. Well, they dare to dream, as Imami East Bengal fans, are the glory days about to return under Carlos Quadrat. That's the team that's up against them tonight. They've chopped and changed their lineup. Only Anwar Ali has started all 6 games. He's again partnered by the new signing Hector Yuste at the back. Sahal and Ani Ratapa continue as the 2 holding midfielders. In front of them, the industrious Hugo Bumus is flanked by Ashik and Dimi Petratos. The only change comes up front, where Armando Sadiku is rewarded for his fine goal in the semi-final with a 3rd start in the competition, the Albanian, since joining his new team for the new season. And on the bench, notable strength on both sides. Clayton Silver, Tahir VP and Edwin Vanspall, all available for Imami East Bengal. Jason Cummings, Manvir and Liston Kalasa, the popular names on the Supergiant bench tonight. Well, this is the moment, Karen. You've played in big games. What's the adrenaline like at this stage of a match with this atmosphere?
Mark, these are the matches players are waiting to play. The referee has kicked off the game, but these are the matches every player dreams to play in a crowd like this, in a Kolkata derby. And the fans are getting to see that twice in 30 days. This is an absolute treat. Now, can they keep their cool? Can they stay calm? Because that will be the differentiator. That will be the difference between these 2 sides.
Absolutely. It makes communication pitch side very difficult as well, with the amount of noise that is generated, but it's all part of what we play, what we watch, what we study the game for. Big games, big occasions. Mandar, another new face in Imami East Bengal colours this season. Early touch for Vishal Kaith, one of the players that's in line for the Golden Glove. Krapshik Gill, his opposite number, is also on that list as well, along with Nebala Chempa from Mumbai City FC. Well, there is Carlos Quadrat, the man who had such great success, of course, at Bengaluru, winning the Hero ISL and the league in his first season. Early ball in towards Sadiku. Certainly likes to put himself around the Albanian. He was very busy when he came on in the semi-final, scored that great goal. And he'll be a handful for the Imami East Bengal defence, you feel. It's Petratos.
He will be, Mark. We speak about Ashe Kurnian, Armando Sadiku, Petratos, who's been the top scorer in the last season, all attacking Imami East Bengal. That is a threatening trio. We know how threatening Ashik's been. He's benched Manveer Singh there, Liston Colasso. But here, Imami East Bengal on the back foot. It is Mohun Bagan Super Giants keeping the ball. Looking very compact there, Imami East Bengal.
And the ball into the box, which is cleared away once more. Here comes Borja. Time from Hyderabad. Played back by Sol Crespo. Krapshik Gill made the move from the Kerala Blasters as well. It's very much a new look and a new feel to Imami East Bengal this season. That's clumsily given away to Sahal. Take it off him though. Mandar tidies up and plays the ball forward. Nice ball over the top here for Nanda Kumar. Kept the ball in play and did well. Scored the winning penalty in the shootout in the semi-final as well, having scored that 97th minute equaliser. Ashish Rai heads away. Pressure from Imami East Bengal. Sol Crespo. Imami East Bengal unbeaten in this 132nd edition of the Indian Oil Durand Cup. Mandar. Sol Crespo. Can't get a way through this time. Imami East Bengal pressing though, but Juan Ferrando's side staying firm at the back, being very good defensively at the moment.
Defensively sound, but we've seen Imami East Bengal do this in the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup. Attack down the left flank. It is Mandar combining with Nanda Kumar, and he does have that long throw in. A set piece with no offside.
Put away again, but comfortable for Keith. To try and get his side moving forward. Javier Severio's hit the ground running for his new team as well. Already scored a couple of goals. Here's Ashik. That's to the byline, marshalled well by Mohamed Rakib, though, one of the two men coming into the starting lineup tonight for Imami East Bengal, but does concede the corner, the first one of the final.
That's going to be a key battle down that right flank. Ashik and Mohamed Rakib. His first final this season. He's a young player, Mohamed Rakib. We know the Imami East Bengal captain Harmanjot Singh Khabra likes to play in that position, but he's a versatile player, playing his trade in midfield.
Tratos got a lot of height on that one, but it beats Hector Euste at the back and into touch for a goal kick. Tratos, one of the foreigners retained by Juan Ferrando. 11 goals last season, scored 2 penalties in the final in regulation time and extra time before the penalty shootout. Not a good delivery on that occasion though.
Very deep, and we know he's better. Doesn't look too happy with it. He scored Olympic goals before in his career. Krapshik Gill likes going long, challenging Subhashish Bose.
It's on by Anirudh Thapa. Petratos up ahead of him, trying to get away from his man. Good covering by Chungnunga. Harmanjot Kabra goes down. Not too sure whether he got the free kick or not, but it was a Sheik who just stuck out a leg.
asking for a foul. He did tug him from behind, maybe not, didn't get too much on it, enough to get a foul. This man started his career with the Total Football Academy as a number 9. Switched to midfield, playing in right back for the majority of the season, the last couple of seasons, but today again in midfield. He's a proper player which every coach will want.
34 years of age now. Harmanjot Kabra. Petratos. Sadiku. That's offside against Sahal, is it? The late flaggers is the one these days. He just strayed the wrong side of the last defender there, Sahal. But strange seeing him in maroon and green, of course, having seen him at the Kerala Blasters for the first few years of his career.
Miles offside there. Sahal Abdul Samad trying to combine with Hugo Bumu's Sadiku. Should have done better.
Usman Bagan Supergiant not only competing in this competition over the last few weeks, but they also had those 2 AFC Cup qualifiers which they successfully negotiated as well to book their place in the group stages. Victories over Bangladesh Army and Punjab FC, and that 3-1 win over Mumbai, which was a big win, and then coming past FC Goa in that great semi-final just a few days ago.
Hugo Bumu wanted that pass down the left flank a little bit early, made his run. Offside again. This time it was Subhashish playing that ball down the left flank.
You can't take your eyes off Hugo Bumu for a second. He's always down on the team sheet as the middle of that 3, but he pops up on the left, he pops up on the right. He's such a clever player. Always manages to find that little pocket of space, and he really is a nightmare for defenders.
And Mark, he's been given that free role. Juan Fernando knows his strengths. He likes to trouble defenders. And again, this is what the Kolkata derby is about. It is Javier Severo, Subhashish Bose battling it out. Not too happy with the referee. Asking for a yellow card. Will that be shown?
Well, I know referees have been told to clamp down on players that surround them. I know there's been a lot of coaches who have picked up yellow cards, which is another new initiative that not just in India, of course, but all around. I think Raul Kumar Gupta is an experienced official. He'll know the size and the magnitude of this occasion, and he's a clever referee. Doesn't need to show a yellow card this early in the game.
Not letting Javier Severo play. Subhashish Bose. Look at that. Should have been a yellow card. He did stop the counter-attack. East Bengal, Imami East Bengal did want to play that through.
Petratos was coming back from an offside position. He was offside when the initial ball was played, but he seemed to have got back on, and that's one of those into the next phase of play, which always seems to confuse me a little bit as well.
He did want to play Ashish Rai down that right flank. But this man, he said it himself in the last season that he's not an out-and-out number 9. He is a natural winger. Ended up being the top goal scorer. Today, he's playing down that right flank. He will look to come in. We've seen him do that multiple times. Get the ball, cut in towards the inside and curl it past the goalkeeper.
Javier Severo, 2 excellent seasons at Hyderabad. He featured in every one of their games last season. And ironically, in the semi-final shootout last season from the penalties, he had a penalty saved by Vishal Cave. Let's hope we don't get penalties. We can get this one sorted out inside 90 minutes.
The key battle for me, Mark, it's going to be Saul Crespo and Hugo Bumu. Saul Crespo has been signed from Odisha FC by Imami East Bengal. He does the dirty work. He's a ball player as well, but Hugo Bumu, can he stop him? Can he get the better of him? It's 11 minutes so far. You need players in defensive midfield to show their physical game.
That was Mahesh trying to get the ball across, to the applause of his coach. Anwar Ali gets the ball away, a man that Juan Ferrando rates very highly, said he could become one of the best defenders India have had. High praise indeed, and he had to be on the mark then.
He starts for the national team as well. Igor Stimac has a liking towards him. Played for FC Goa in the last season and this year, now signing for Mohun Bagan Super Giants.
With the corner for Imami East Bengal, not a great one. Mahesh will go all the way back to his goalkeeper, Prabhshukan Gill, who launches it long first time to Severio. Oh, he's offside. Wag of the finger from the Spaniard. It was a long ball, came from a long way, that one from Prabhshukan Gill. And frustration already here for Imami East Bengal.
Bora Herrera was through. Not too happy with the referee's decision. Javi Severio.
12.5 minutes played then, goalless here at the Salt Lake Stadium. This is the 22nd time these sides have met in the Durand Cup. 9 previous wins for Imami East Bengal, 7 for Mohun Bagan Super Giants, or of course various guises that these sides have appeared in the past. And the last time Imami East Bengal lifted the Durand Cup back in 2004 when they beat Mohun Bagan in the final. Here's Mahesh. Well challenged by Hugo Bumus, who wrapped his foot round the ball cleanly. Ashish Rai. Now Sahal. Sadiku moving the ball with a little bit of pace on the ground. Here's Ashik. Tries to get to the byline beyond Mohamed Rakib. That might come for Sadiku. Cabra got a foot in and just did enough. It just ran away from the Albanian. Sahal. Floated in again, 2 waiting, Bumus and Ashish Rai side by side. Little foot with the outside of the boot, looking for Ashish Rai, but good defending from Mandar, vastly experienced of course. Given away cheaply again by Imami East Bengal, and pressure put back on again here. Wise Tubashish. Ashik, Sahal goes on a diagonal run. And will get there ahead of Mohamed Rakib, and he goes for a corner, but Mohun Bagan Super Giant just enjoying the better of the possession at the moment.
The 2 former Kerala Blasters players battling it out against each other. Sahal Abdul Samad and Mohamed Rakib. Another corner, but look at this. Look at the Salt Lake Stadium, how grand this is. The 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup final. It is the Kolkata derby. It cannot get any bigger. A corner for Mohun Bagan Super Giants.
Petratos again goes near post this time. It did get a flick, but it was guided away for a throw. Better delivery.
Does get the flick on there. Looking for the second ball.
Both these sides play their home games in the Hero Indian Super League here. The first few meetings, of course, were in the bubbling Goa, but last season we were back to normal and back to a packed house here for the 2 Kolkata derbies, both, of course, won by Mohun Bagan. Ashish Rai guides the ball across. Sahal. Too many players in front of him. Now Cabra will stride away. Saul Crespo and Mandar. Mahesh. Over the top once again. Clever movement by Saul Crespo to find himself out wide. Plays that ball to Mandar inside. Ashish Rai needs the first time ball in and gets it, but straight into the hands of Vishal Kaith, who will pluck that one out of the air and look to get his side moving forward quickly.
But look at that for a pass from Bora Herrera. He wants it back. He's not very happy with Mandar's cross. He was there at the edge of the 6-yard box. Too close to the goalkeeper. Easy for Vishal Kaith.
Great servant for FC Goa and most recently Mumbai City FC Mandar before making the move. Bumus manages to get the ball away. Goalless then as we approach 17 minutes here at the Salt Lake. Jordan Elsey. No free kick, challenge, a strong one by Sadiku on Sol Crespo. Petratos. On by Bumus. Sahal shot was blocked. Bumus again. Ashik. Bumus drives the ball long looking for Ashish Rai, but he won't keep that one in play. Just trying to bring a little bit of width to Bagan Super Giants play, but overhit the pass there.
No chance Ashish Rai was going to get that. He did try. We need better quality from Hugo Bumu. Mohun Bagan Super Giants dominating ball possession, dominating and dictating the way the game has been played so far. The fans haven't seen a goal, but they will be happy with the team's performance so far. Kabra doesn't look too happy with the referee.
Sol Crespo with a few words as well for Rahul Kumar Gupta. Nandal. Back to Prabshik and Gill, who once again clears first time without taking a touch, on by Cabra. Mahesh just holding up position out wide, lovely ball over the top. Strong challenge on Mahesh from Anwar Ali, took the player but took the ball as well. Solid.
What a challenge that was. A perfectly timed challenge. Bora Herrera tries to place Mahesh Narayam Singh through, but look at that for a challenge. No chance for Mahesh there. And that is why Igor Stimac and Juan Carando rate him that highly, Mark.
Yeah, joined on a 4-year deal from Delhi. He'd been on loan, as you mentioned earlier, at FC Goa. But he's a player that, the more you watch him, the more you realise how well he reads the game for a young central defender. Is Cabra all the way towards the back post. Jordan Elsey had come forward, but it beats him into touch.
Big man likes to get at the end of set pieces. We know how dangerous he can be in corners and free kicks. Vishal Kaith looking to play short. Speak about Imami East Bengal. They aren't pressing up high. We see Siviero signalling to his teammates to fall back, to stay in shape.
Long angle ball again out towards Ashik. Goes down under the challenge of Mohamed Rakib. There's no free kick. They didn't get off to the best of starts, Imami East Bengal. They were held to a 2-2 draw by Bangladesh Army, and Carlos Quadrat said they sat down and had a real big heart-to-heart after that. But the derby win in the next game, spot 3 in a row against Mohun Bagan, Punjab FC and then Goklan Kerala. And then that battling performance to come back from 2 down, that 97th minute equaliser from Nanda Kumar. And then he scored the winning penalty in that 5-3 shootout win. Heartbreak for North East, but it was halfway to setting us up for this
তিনজনের তিনটে
Kolkata
ব্যাগ,
derby final.
আমার ইকুইপমেন্টের
And of
ব্যাগ আর
course, Mohun Bagan did the rest when they saw
চাপিয়ে
off
দিয়েছি।
FC
উনি
Goa.
নিচ্ছেন 2,500 টাকা।
Here's Mahesh.
মোটামুটিভাবে সময় লাগবে 8
Once
ঘন্টার
again,
মতো।
too many
22
Mariners shirts
কিলোমিটার
back
রাস্তা,
behind
এখানে
the
একটু
ball.
কনফিউশন আছে,
Tapa.
কেউ বলছে 22, কেউ বলছে 18।
Ashish Rai.
আমরা গেলেই বুঝতে পারবো আসলে কত। নিচে
It's Mandal. So Crespo runs into two and wins the foul. Free kick to Imami East Bengal.
Sahal losing the ball in midfield, tries to win it back. A nudge from behind, concedes a foul. Sahal Crespo does well. He knows how to win challenges, how to win free kicks.
Well, they've all celebrated a big win, of course. It's been a long time coming. Such passionate supporters in this part of India. That massive crowd here back in 1997, that Federation Cup semi-final. Just under 132,000 fans were packed in here. The biggest crowd in Asian football that's been recorded. You don't quite get that many these days, but nevertheless, they're packed in and they're enjoying themselves. But there'll be some nerves around. We're past the midway point of the first half, still 0-0. That's ball from Borja, just took his eye off the ball a little, uncharacteristic mistake from him.
He wanted to play Mahesh down the left flank first time. Mohun Bagan Super Giants fans gathered in large numbers. We see the East Bengal fans on one side, on the other side, Mohun Bagan Super Giants.
Imami East Bengal have possession with the throw. 9th place finish in the Hero ISL last season, of course, 6 games won under Stephen Constantine, but not good enough to elevate them any higher up the table. Away again by Anwar Ali, flicked on by Anirudh Thapa. Lovely ball down the line for Rakip, who'd gone forward. Headed away back into play by Subhashish Bose. Mahesh tried to get a foot on it, just ran away from him slightly. And now Bumus will try and get Mohun Bagan Super Giant moving forward. Petratos. Capra just throws his body in the way, and then Sahal goes down to win the free kick. Call.
Doesn't look too good for Jordan Elsey. It was Petratos who got the better of him. Sahal Crespo. A nudge from behind this time, taking his revenge on Sahal Abdul Samad. It is going to be a free kick. On the pitch.
Yeah, Jordan Elsey receiving some treatment, so the players taking the opportunity to come across and take on some water. So Elsey was added to their ranks this season. Born in Adelaide, had played in Australia all his career, had a spell with Kitchi in Hong Kong, but was recalled earlier without playing because he was only on loan. Even Gonzalez, of course, put a nice little video on social media the other day as he leaves Imami East Bengal, thanking them for their support. I'm sure he'll be an interested onlooker today as his former club try and close out some silverware.
And number 9 for Imami East Bengal this season, Severio. He's benched Clayton Silva. You can call him a club legend for the last couple of seasons that he's played for Imami East Bengal. He's been the top goal scorer. He's been the only spark when the club was in darkness. But this man from Hyderabad Vieiro, he comes into the side, starts in place of Clayton Silva.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see when the league actually gets underway at the end of September, if he opts to go with the two of those up front. I don't know whether they can both play together. That was always my first thought when they signed Severio. Can you play him and Clayton Silva? Because they tend to go in a 4-3-3, but Clayton can play out wide or can play just in behind. So interesting team selections, I think, for Carlos Cuadrat, but some nice dilemmas to have in terms of team selection. And Morali. Hector Eustace. Lovely ball out to Ashik. Got Sadiku just inside him, opts to look long towards Bumus, headed away by Mandar. There's another high boot by Anirudh Thapa this time, which has left Col Crespo down.
Bora Herrera doesn't look too happy with Anirudh Thapa. Dangerous play. He did get him. A high studs up challenge. A foul in midfield.
Gill was a little hesitant. Just managed to get enough on it to make sure that Ashik couldn't get anything on the ball to try and create a chance. There was a little bit of hesitation between those two at the back. Cabra. Nanda Kumar's been so impressive in this tournament so far. Had his best season last season, of course, when he was at Odisha. 6 goals across the league season. It's gone for a goal kick. Good defending again from Subhashish Bose.
A heavy touch, but look at that. Plays it back to the goalkeeper. A communication gap. Prabhsukin Gill very lucky there. Just gets it above. A flick off a touch.
Ashish Rai goes down, no foul. Game being allowed to flow here. It's Borja. Nanda Kumar went for the 1-2. Or was he hauled back in the penalty area? Severio thought so. It looked a little bit tenuous because there were 2 defenders around him. I think Nanda Kumar was never going to reach that ball. Vishal Keita was quickly off his line.
A heavy touch there. Javier Severio looking to play the 1-2 with Nanda Kumar. The defender does well. It was Anwar Ali. Umami East Bengal fans asking for a penalty.
Well, both sets of fans are going to ask for every decision. Well, that's for sure, especially in the penalty area. Anwar Ali back to Hector Eustace. Here's Ashik. He's got Hugo Bumus going outside him. Sadiku. Ashish Rai just got there before Mahesh, who got his body across just to block off his path, and again, fairly so, says the referee. It was Borja. Gets it back from Mahesh, but can't prevent the ball going out of play. Now I think we will have the water break. Half an hour gone here in the final. What have you made of the first 30 minutes, Karen?
It's been a battle of the nerves, Mark. Umami East Bengal struggling to keep ball possession. It's been Mohun Bagan Super Giants with the lion's share of possession. We haven't seen any clear-cut chances, but the teams will look to regroup. The coaches impose their tactics, come on back to the pitch, play a better brand of football. But this, look at this. The Salt Lake Stadium has been sold out. We've not seen a Kolkata Derby in a final for some time now. And this is what the city has been waiting for. This is what the fans have been waiting for.
Well, there are never too many goals in these games of late, but 2 nil in both games in the league last season, just the one earlier on. These are some of the half chances almost, no real clear-cut chances as yet, just lacking a little bit of quality in the final balls into the area at the moment.
This is the only chance for Mohun Bagan Super Giants that came very close. Nanda Kumar trying to get the ball into Javi Siviero. 1-2s with him. A heavy touch. He's been a staff performer, Siviero.
There are the Imami East Bengal fans in there. Allocated part of the stadium. So there were some great social media pictures of people queuing for hours and hours once tickets went on sale for this. The hottest ticket in town for a Sunday afternoon. And we still await the opening goal. Subashish. Ashik. Keeps sticking to him well though, not giving him any space. Sahal. That's given away Severio. Now Imami East Bengal will try and break here with Mahesh. Rides the one challenge. There's another hefty challenge. Ball had played the ball inside to Sol Crespo, but again, referee doesn't give the free kick.
It's not been easy for the former Odisha man, Sol Crespo. Been heavy on him. Bora Herrera getting the ball in. A heavy touch. No foul there, too soft.
Ashish Rai. We know all about his credentials, of course. Formerly of Hyderabad. There are the Mariners faithful. Such a good record against their bitter rivals over the past few years. And they'll be hoping to carry that on and lift more silverware.
Mr. Sanjeev Goenka, the top official for Mohun Bagan Super Giants in the stands, looking eagerly but patiently, wanting his hands on silverware once again.
It looks quite calm, doesn't it, at the moment? Another brief hold up here. 10 minutes to go to half-time. I think Jordan Elsey may have to go off here, which is a big blow for Imami East Bengal. See how they readjust. They do have Jose Antonio Pardo on the bench. And he indeed is the man that's coming on. Can play as a centre-back or as a midfielder. So he'll do a straight swap, just going alongside Chubmunga at the back. Good header down, just out of the reach of Cabra. Manda. Oh, too much on it. He threw himself at it. It only needed to be rolled into his path. He had a little bit of space there, Mahesh. But Manda, just his composure letting him down.
Auram Singh. He should have done better. Imami East Bengal on the counter-attack. All the onlookers, the dignitaries, eagerly watching this match.
The overall record between these sides, 377 meetings between the teams. 130 wins for East Bengal, 126 for Mohun Bagan, so not too much to choose between them. East Bengal did win on a penalty shootout back in the 1989 final after a 0-0 draw. That's in by Ali. And Morali rather, away by Pardo. First touch for the substitute. This is Tapa. Good ball, Ashish Rai manages to guide it back across. It's Sahal arriving. He can't get the shot on target and it goes for a goal kick, but he did well there, Ashish Rai.
Look at that. Anirudh Thapa playing the ball in across on the right flank for Ashish Rai. Plays it in first time. And it's Sahal Abdul Samad at the end of it. Couldn't quite connect. Slices the ball. A goal kick for Imami East Bengal.
Three times he scored for Kerala Blasters last season. Sahal. Sol Crespo. Solid challenge again coming in from Anwar Ali. By Vishal K. Sadiku. Looking for that reverse ball again to find Dimi Petratos. Trying to swing that one in towards Sadiku. Just too much on it though from the Australian.
Very deep, and we don't see that too often from Dimi Petratos. We know he likes to cut in. He comes on the inside of the defender. But this time, didn't show too much quality. 7 minutes for the first half before extra time will be added. No goals so far in the Kolkata derby.
Good ball down the line again, looking for Petratos, strong in the challenge. And then wins the corner off Chungunga. Good persistence there from Petratos. For the corner. Petratos will look to take it. Everybody coming from deep for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Now Imami East Bengal looking to break. Volleyed from Hector Yuste this time. Good defending from Imami East Bengal from the corner. Raul Kumar up to having to defuse a little situation here. Cabra's not happy about something. There was a foul in the build-up to that where players were trying to break forward. It may well have been... Well, Crespo, it's Nanda Kumar that's been spoken to along with Ashik. Maybe something happened a little bit earlier on in the defence of that corner. No cards as yet, though. Well, that's Kudrat not happy. Tensions running high here in Kolkata. Here's Mohamed Rakib. Cabra. Forward to Sol Crespo. Cabra nudged by Sahal. Again, there's no free kick. It was Chungunga.
And that's what we were talking about, Mark. The tickets for this match have been sold right after the semi-final when Mohun Bagan Supergiant got the better of FC Goa. At 10 p.m. at the Salt Lake Stadium, the fans were outside, wanting to watch this game. And we can see that. Can this match bring the glory days of football back to Kolkata?
Foul by Ashish Rai on Mahesh. Always comes in for a bit of treatment, Mahesh, such a tricky player.
A foul from behind. It was first to reach was Mahesh Naram Singh. Ashish Rai reacting to the ball.
Free kick for Imami East Bengal. Carlos Quadrat played most of his career as a left back. And Kumar being spoken to again by the referee. Hull will need to just move back a little bit, but they'll hope for a good delivery here. Well, it's going in all sorts of directions, played in short. First time ball over the top. You could see it was something that obviously worked on in training, but it hasn't worked out for them in the match, unfortunately.
Carlos Quadrat, look at that. He doesn't look too happy. It's not the first time, it's the second time this has happened. The first time, Borja Herrera didn't quite get the first touch. Too heavy on the second.
Stay coming forward. Out wide to Ashik. Tried to play the first time ball into Sadiki. Jungnunga. Such a big season last season for the Red and Gold Brigade. Jungnunga on his first season on loan from Shridi Deccan, signed permanently. Ball delivered with a bit of pace, just too high for Severio. And then fired over the top. And just inside the penalty area by Nanda Kumar. Good chance that for East Bengal.
Borja Herrera getting that ball down on the right flank. Javier Severio, a golden opportunity for him. Didn't quite connect to the ball. If he get that flick on, that could have been Imami East Bengal 1, Mohun Bagan Supergiant 0. They were ready for the second ball at the edge of the 18-yard box. Nanda Kumar couldn't quite keep it down. A goal kick.
Lovely ball in from Borja, delivered with a bit of pace, which is what strikers crave on a cross. To be though, still 0-0 as we approach half-time in the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup final. Hope she can deal with a slightly unorthodox clearance. He did manage to find a teammate. Pardo. Better this time towards Borja. Now Sol Crespo looking out wide to Nanda Kumar. Cabra racing through. Nanda Kumar might go on his own here. He's forced across the edge of the area. And a good solid challenge comes in again from Ashish Rai. He's coming back at the super giant though. Crespo. Mahesh. Weave his way through. He's done so as well. Still going. And again, it's another last-ditch challenge. It goes out off Mahesh, off Ashik, so it will be a goal kick. Good pressure, though, from Imami East Bengal.
He does well there. 4 minutes of added time in this first half. Mahesh Naram Singh is the better of 3. Mohun Bagan, Supergiant defenders. Anirudh Thapa, Ashi Kurinan tracking back, tackling him. The last touch was Mahesh Naram Singh's. Look at that, what's happened. Sol Crespo down on the ground. Tempers flaring here at the Kolkata derby.
Well, not too sure what happened there with Sol Crespo, but Javier Severio seemed to have hold of the referee as well, but well, something's happened here. Severio's furious still with the referee. The assistant over on that far side must have had a pretty good view of what happened. He's the closest man to it. But this is what the tension brings. Cabra going across as well. Tappers there. Here's the incident.
Sal Crespo there, who gets Armando Sadico down. Is the referee going to keep the cards in his pockets, or do we see any card for the first time today?
Well, let's hope the referee manages to keep control. As we say, he is voted the best referee in India last season. Now, is he going to speak to the captain? Sol Crespo gets a yellow. Hugo Bumus gets a yellow. Bumus with a shake of the head. It was his reaction. The yellow card as well for Borja Herrera as well. So 3 yellow cards in that little incident issued by Raul Kumar Gupta.
Borja Herrera gets a yellow card for dissent. Wasn't too happy with the referee's decision. He wanted a yellow card for Armando Sadico there.
There's another player gone down injured. There's going to be another card here. It's Severia that's gone down, and a yellow card for Anirudh Thapa as well. So a little bit bad-tempered here at the end of the first half. Severio drawing the foul.
Thapa cannot believe it. A challenge on Severio from behind there. A foul, yes. A yellow card, maybe not, Mark.
A little bit theatrical from Javier Severio. I don't think the contact was that severe. Half-time might not be a bad thing at the moment, just to let the players get in and calm down a little. There's another East Bengal player just gone down. Ball's back with Krabshik and Gill. Away by Anwar Ali. Be out of play though. There will be a little bit more added time to tag on at the end of the first half after those couple of stoppages. Away by Pardo. And here's Farouz Subashish. Can they get a telly ball into the box? Sahal. Spin from Bumus. Petratos. Step over. Oh, just over the top. I thought that was heading for the top corner from Dimi Petratos. Made space for the shot. Caught it brilliantly. Just too high.
And this is what he does. Sahal Abdul Samad gets the ball in for Petratos. Makes space for himself. And a shot right above the crossbar. We thought this was a goal, Mark. As you said, heading for the top corner. Everything would have changed. The team talk would have changed if Mohun Bagan Supergiant went into the first half with the lead.
Stays at 0-0. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, it was scrappy in parts. Not too many clear-cut chances. 4 yellow cards coming late in. Bumus. Oh, away cheaply. You can't do that with Noah Sadoy about. Can he capitalise on it? Sadoy gets the shot in! Yes, he can. It's a rare error from Hugo Bumus, but it's been capitalised by Noah Sadoy, who moves on to 6 goals in this tournament, level for the Golden Boot. But you cannot give the ball away in that situation because you will be punished. And Goa, on the break, have taken the lead midway through the first half. They lead Mohun Bagan Supergiant by a goal to nil.
Great interception, a huge mistake by Bumo. Just casually gives it away to Noah, and Noah just makes no mistakes and hits it on target. No way for Vishal to get any hand on it. Great finishing by Noah to put FC Goa in front against Mohun Bagan Supergiant in this semi-final.
Here he is again, Ashik. Little drop of the shoulder, hacked down by Jay Gupta, right on the edge of the area. And has he given a penalty? Yes, he has given a penalty. The assistant on this near side said he was inside the area. The referee initially gave a free kick, and Goa absolutely furious. Well, incidents at both ends, but it has been given as a penalty after an initial free kick.
It'll be interesting to see the final decision of the referee. Jay Gupta with that tackle.
This to try and get them level against Goa. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and Mohun Bagan Supergiant are back on level terms. Controversy after the award of the penalty, but all we'll see on the score now is that it's 1-1. Cummings once again from the spot. It's 1-1.
In this semi-final clash, Cummings makes no mistake, sends Dheeraj the wrong way and slots it in the bottom corner.
Here come Goa, driven in again. Vishal Kaith with a good stop. There was plenty of pace in that shot. Petratos. Sadiku. Rise the challenge. Sadiku! How to announce yourself onto a stage in the Indian Oil Durand Cup, only just on as a substitute. It's a ferocious shot from just outside the box, and the Albanian is off the mark in this competition. And Mohun Bagan Supergiant lead for the first time. It's 2-1.
Sadiku making the most of it. A powerful shot from distance. No chance there for Dheeraj to get any hand on it.
Real striker's instincts, from Armando Sadiku. A new signing in maroon and green, and already they sense a new hero in the making. Noah Sadoy will take this one for Goa. Into the near post, and the flick just over the top from Roland Borges, who got away from his man.
Great delivery again by Noah Sadoy for Roland Borges. Gets a good connection on it, but couldn't keep it on target.
Well, he's trying to get to the byline. He's got Seriton behind him, Liston sticking with him. Paolo Retre into Noah Sadoy. Going crossfield, Hamill. Just run away from Carlos slightly. Here comes Jay Gupta once again. Another well-struck shot just over the top from Jay Gupta. Forced Vishal Kaith into a save earlier in the half, and that was just a fraction too high.
Carlos just wasn't able to keep the first touch in control, but Jay Gupta trying to make most of it. He has got a shot in him.
Can he come up with a telling delivery? Plenty to aim for in the middle. Needs to keep it away from defenders. Brilliant header, Jay Gupta. Good save, Vishal Kaith. And another save by the goalkeeper from the fullback, who's had an impressive game for Goa. Used the pace on the free kick.
Jay Gupta has been extremely impressive throughout this match and gets his best chance of the match.
In comes the ball from Borges towards Sandesh Jingan. It's over him. Ade will keep it alive, but there goes the full-time whistle. And Mohun Bagan Supergiant have booked a place in Sunday's final against their Kolkata rivals Imami East Bengal. A chance to atone for that 1-0 defeat in the group stages. They celebrate together as a group. They've had to withstand some pressure from FC Goa in those final stages, but they've held it together. Sadiku proved to be the match winner, having come off the bench. And Manolo Marquez falls short at the semi-final stage, but expect big things from FC Goa this season. Mohun Bagan Supergiant are into the final of the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup after a 2-1 win over FC Goa. Brilliant performance, brilliant night, and a great occasion for a semi-final, Aditi.
This is really nice.
Brother, you know what? Agam is also a trader just like you. I mean, aspiring.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So where are you learning trading from?
So, Vantage gives me free educational materials. So, it's sorted.
Trade smarter. Download the Vantage app now.
An educational scholarship of 1 crore, exciting daily, weekly and monthly prizes, and unmissable opportunity to feature on Sony Live.
Quizzer of the Year. Register and play on Sony Live.
मर्डर उनके लिए एक एडिक्शन है, जैसे कुआं कभी सूखता नहीं, जितना भी पानी निकालो फिर से भर जाता है। आज रात हम सिर्फ एक मर्डर ही नहीं रोकेंगे, खूनी को भी पकड़ेंगे।
कुछ
Welcome back to Kolkata. We're halfway through the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup final, and as it stands, we're no closer to knowing the destination of the 3 trophies that are on offer for this competition. Imami East Bengal 0, Mohun Bagan Supergiant 0 at half-time. It was tense, it was nervy, and probably like you would expect in a final, not too many chances, just 1 shot for each team in that first half. Darren Swani's with me for this one. We've had time to reflect, really. Not a classic by any manner of means, but sometimes the nerves and the whole occasion of these games just tends to take over a little bit, and let's hope we can get a little bit of quality into the game in the second half.
Absolutely, Mark. Sometimes the pressure gets to you. We've seen that in the final third. We've seen that in the quality we've seen in the final third. We expect better from the players. But if we have a look at the bench, for Mohun Bagan Supergiant, we've still got Liston Colasso. We've got Manveer Singh on the bench. For Imami East Bengal, we've got Clayton Silva. Squad depth in both these sides, a good problem there for Carlos Cuadras and Juan Ferrando.
Well, Imami East Bengal were forced into a change in the first half. Jordan Elsey was injured, so Jose Antonio Pardo, the new addition in their foreign ranks, the Spaniard, coming on. Player that played mainly in the lower leagues in Spain, but there's a real Spanish feel with the foreigners this season through the Imami East Bengal side. Pardo, Borja, Sol Crespo, Javier Severio, who's the coach as well, hailing from Spain as well. Carlos Cuadras, man who was originally assistant to Albert Rocker at Bengaluru before taking over in his own right and lifting the Hero Indian Super League title, and of course a man who had Clayton Silva with him as a player at Bengaluru as well. But Clayton, who signed that extension to his contract last season, only on the bench. And here come Mohun Bagan Supergiant right at the start of the second half, stabbed away comfortably by Pardo. Now Nanda Kumar. Mahesh. 4 yellow cards coming at the end of the first half as well in a couple of little incidents, but referee on the whole has kept control. Let's hope it stays that way in the second half. Mohamed Rakib trying to find some space and finding some space as well. Chance maybe to run at Subhasis, tries to bend that one round the fullback, but too close to Vishal Kaith, who's able to gather comfortably.
A beautiful pass in there for Mohamed Rakib. Tries to get that ball in, too close to the goalkeeper. Severio was on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Well, that's given away. Vishal Kaith was quickly out. Well, we saw a mistake in the first half that saw Prabshik and Gill have to intervene quickly. And Vishal Kaith berating his defenders for a moment of, or a lack of concentration at the start of the second half.
And look at that for a pass. Anwar Ali, very casual in that back pass. Vishal Kaith does well, reads the situation, comes out and clears the ball. The threat still in and around Mohun Bagan Supergiant.
Cabra's throw. It's a short ball back to him. Sahal is able to nip in and take that away. Nanda and Cabra between them on this near touch line. Cabra with a throw once again, the Imami East Bengal captain. Looking for Borja, but again too much on it. Borja can't keep the ball in play and runs out for a goal kick to Mohun Bagan Supergiant.
A chance to get back that composure for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Playing from the back, Anwar Ali.
Mohun Bagan have lost their last 2 Durand Cup finals. 2019 they lost out to Goklam Kerala, and in 2009 they were beaten by Churchill Brothers after extra time. Both these sides have won 16 Durand Cups between them. Of course, Mohun Bagan's last coming back in 2000 when they had a golden goal win over Mahindra United. Here they come on the attack again. In behind Sadiku. Over Subhasis. Victor Yuste will have plenty of time just to tidy this one up in front of Vishal Kaith. Ashish Rai. Dimi Petratos, who had that shot that was just over. Well, began Supergiant's first shot in that first half, coming in stoppage time, deep into stoppage time. Here's Mohamed Rakib. Nice ball down the line. Chase on again for Borja. Did have a chance to get on the end of that one. Too far out of reach of Javier Severio. Now Ashish Rai. Dragged down by Sahal, but possession handed back to the red and gold brigade. A single Nanda Kumar goal was enough to give Imami East Bengal victory in the group stage when these two met. Borja comes off Anwar Ali. As Petratos chasing back with Mohamed Rakib. Rakib's done well to win the ball back. Good intensity to the start of the second half. Down the line looking for Nanda Kumar. Hooked away acrobatically by Ashik.
Saul Crespo looking to play the ball in for Nanda Kumar. A throw-in.
Borja. Blocked by Sahal. Cabra still alive here for Imami East Bengal. Nanda Kumar. Saul Crespo. The angle was a little bit tight to try anything with that much pace on it. It was always going to be overhit if you're aiming for Javier Severio.
Across the face of the goal. Nanda Kumar playing the ball in for Saul Crespo. Should have kept it low. Too much height on that. A strong start for both these sides in the second half. Is it going to be one of those games where you get one goal in and sit back?
Challenge on Cabra. There was a challenge earlier as well, which left a Bagan supergiant player down as well. So referee allowing play to run. Carlos Quidrat not happy. And here come Bagan supergiant, but the shot driven by Sadiku. Referee's claiming that it took a deflection. Not to be though, goal kick.
And that's the quality we've been talking about, Mark. He takes that shot from far out. He's got players in better positions. He's got Petratos. He's got Ashik. Chooses to shoot from far out. On the other hand here, we see Carlos Quadrat not too happy on that challenge on Harmanjot Kabra. Asking for a foul.
Well, you know that one set of supporters will be elated, one will be bitterly disappointed. Here comes Ashik. Petratos looking to get there first. Good defending again, Chununga. Ashik, no one able to show yet in terms of goal scoring. He's won a corner off Borja.
Sahal with his trickery. A challenge on him. Down that left flank, Ashik plays the ball in for Petratos. Chununga was there.
Petratos once again with the corner. Went into a crowd of players again. Subhashish came flying in. Nanda Kumar and Ashish Rai shoulder to shoulder. Forced back towards his own goal, away by Pardo. Put out by Anirudh Thapa. Just a feeling that, we said this in the last game, I think in the semi-final, that Sahal and Tapa's been a little bit anonymous. Sahal's certainly seen more of the ball in the game so far, playing that holding midfield role, of course. Here come Bagan supergiant once again, but another cross that lacks quality and goes sailing out for a goal kick from Ashish Rai.
Armando Sadiku makes that run in towards the 6-yard box. Not too happy with the quality. He did get past the defenders. And this man, Ashish Rai, will look to do better.
Kept in play by Mahesh. Looking for early ball for Severio. It's a bit too high for Vishal Kaith. He managed to get a hand on it. Pushed it away from danger, fortunately for him. Away by Mohamed Rakib, who's had a fairly steady game at right back so far. Played in field by Cabra. Saul Crespo. Here comes Manda. Borja. Struck it well, comes off the back of Anwar Ali. looked a little bit more dangerous, Imami East Bengal, than their opponents so far in the second half. Ashik. Now Hugo Bumus, is he the key to unlocking this Imami East Bengal defence? Petratos. Ashish Rai, haven't really seen the quality that we know he's capable of yet. Petratos once again. Delivered in with pace towards Sadiku, but too much pace once more. And another attack comes to nothing for Juan Ferrando's side.
These two players, they can look to be threatening for Imami East Bengal. Petratos getting that ball in from the right flank. Sadiku chooses to finish it first time. Could he have controlled it? Mohun Bagan super giant. These fans gathered in support of their club. They want them to lift the trophy. The other hand, Imami East Bengal. It's a party in Kolkata today, Mark.
It is indeed, and good to see all ages here as well. Some of the younger supporters coming in. Probably quite a lot of people getting their taste of a first Kolkata derby as well, after we were in the bubble for a couple of years, of course, for the first seasons of both these teams in the Hero ISL. Carlos Quadrat having a bit of a verbal battle there with Armando Sadiku, and Carlos Quadrat gets a yellow card. Fury on the bench saying that Sadiku should also get the yellow.
And that's when you know you're watching a Kolkata derby. A foul on Sadiku by Saul Crespo. Carlos Quadrat not too happy.
So Armando Sadiku certainly puts himself around. We saw that when he came in against North East United in the semi-final. 12 goals in 39 appearances for Albania. So we are going to see the change. Clayton Silva is coming on. So it's going to be Borja that's coming off. A bit of frustrating evening for Borja, really. But now we've got Clayton Silva and Javier Severio and Mahesh and Nanda Kumar. But just for the moment, a little bit of defending to do here for Imami East Bengal. Petratos over the free kick. Can he deliver now? Subashish in there again, away by Sol Crespo. Harmanjot Cabra hammers the ball away to safety, only as far as Anwar Ali. Good take. Read that well, Prabshik and Gill. And bowled out to Mahesh to try and get his side moving forward. And Morelli again reading that one well. Clayton Silva was right behind him. But a positive move for Imami East Bengal, Karen.
You wanted your star striker to be playing. Clayton Silva now playing with Severio. And we know this combination, Mahesh Naurem Singh and Clayton Silva in the last season. They've looked threatening.
And the Kumar pressed by Ashik. Mohamed Rakib. Chungnunga. Towards Sol Crespo. Won back by Hugo Bumus. Got Sahal inside him. Petratos is there as well. Bumus is gone down after a collision with Harmanjot Cabra. Referee plays the advantage. Bumus is back on his feet. Overlap from Ashish Rai. Lovely ball inside. Oh, just had a little bit too much on it. Just wanted to hold up a little bit from Petratos. Takes a yard off that, and Ashish Rai has a clear run to that byline, but just runs out of play for a goal kick.
A little too heavy with that pass. Petratos chopping and turning. Probably thinking to himself, should he have gone on the inside or the outside of Mahesh Naurem Singh? Got news.
Harmanjot Cabra has picked up a yellow card. Sorry, Karen. Harmanjot Cabra has been booked there for something he's obviously said. And the change coming. Manveer Singh is coming on, and Ashish Rai is coming off.
An attacking change there. Manveer Singh coming in place of a right back, Ashish Rai. Is there going to be a change in formation?
Manveer comes on. Hasn't scored in the... Well, has got a couple of goals rather in the competition. This is about the moment we would expect to start seeing changes made, and it was around this point, 61 minutes, when Nanda Kumar scored in the first meeting between the two sides. Here's Petratos. Hugo Bumus. Petratos again. Bumus has continued his run. Nanda, first delivery! Bumus continued his run into the box and just stabs it wide.
Better from Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Not an easy finish from there. Look at that. Petratos plays it in for Manveer Singh. One touch out of his feet. Tries to finish it first time. A shot, a finish, off target. Was too far ahead of the first post. Hard to angle it.
Manveer scored penalty in the opening game against Bangladesh Army in the 5-0 win, and got another important goal in that quarter-final win over Mumbai City FC. Harmanjot Kabra, who was yellow carded a moment or so ago. Another throw which will be taken by Mohamed Rakib. It's a high challenge on Javier Severio again, and a yellow card for Subashio, to red card for Anirudh Thapa, who was booked earlier on. I thought it was Subasic that was about to get the yellow, but Thapa gets a second yellow, and Mohun Bagan Supergiants are down to 10 men.
A big blow there for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Anirudh Thapa. A second yellow for him. Look at that, the ball was in the air. A high studs-up challenge. He does get Severio there. It is the second yellow. Advantage for Imami East Bengal going forward. 30 minutes of regulation time yet to play.
Well, his eyes were on the ball, Anirudh Thapa, but he's clearly kicked Severio on the side of the head as he was trying to go for that one, and I think the reaction of those around tells you that it's a yellow card in anybody's book for dangerous play. But of course, being a second yellow, it has even more impact on the decision, and all of a sudden there are some concerned looks around those Mohun Bagan Supergiant fans at the moment. Makes a nuisance of himself, Severio. He gets himself into those positions to challenge and to harry and to harass defenders, and drew the foul from Anirudh Thapa.
Severio play with Clayton Silva, the way they combine, the way they attack Mohun Bagan Supergiant now. This could be a combination going forward in the Indian Super League as well.
And here's the incident once again.
It is the second yellow. Subhashish Bose, Anirudh Thapa, all they can try. The referee is not going to pull that card back. It is
Rakib. Still going. It's an unnecessary tuck back by a Sheikh. And it could be a problem here. Maybe a bit of cramp for Mohamed Rakib.
Look at that, Ashik Kuranian tracking back. That tells you that he's tired. Didn't want to chase him down that right flank. Mohamed Rakib calling for the physios on the pitch.
The yellow cards are back out again. Francisco Pinios, the goalkeeping coach. I think this is the second game in a row he's been yellow carded for Imami East Bengal. Something about goalkeeping coaches, they like to be very vocal.
We saw Dimas Delgado as well. The substitute bench not too happy with that yellow card shown. That was the foul on Armando Sadiku. The Carlos Cuadrat and Sadiku in that verbal battle. A yellow card being shown to Carlos Cuadrat for that.
He's saying that Sadiku should have had a yellow card as well. So two booked on the bench for Imami East Bengal. Where it's going to be a triple change for Bagan. We're going to see Jason Cummings coming on to replace Hugo Bumas. Again, frustrating for him. Can't seem to play a full 90 minutes under Juan Ferrando at the moment. You can see his reaction, not a happy man. Liston Colasso is also going to be coming on as well. And Glenn Martins will come on for the remainder of the match. Ashik has gone off. Cummings, who scored that penalty. Semi-final. Saw Crespo swings a long one across. Mohamed Rakib. Goalkeeper, is it? Michel Keith was brave in the challenge. He was heading towards Severio. And the Kumar goes down. There's no problem. Hesh! Clawed wide by Michel Keith, who's been called into action 2 or 3 times in this second half now. That's probably the pick of the bunch. I'm not sure he was creeping in, but making a good save all the same.
Imami East Bengal doing well there. Michel Keith coming out and getting the punch out. Nanda Kumar getting the ball in for Clayton Silva. His contribution, a shot on target. Vishal Keith palming that ball away. A corner for Imami East Bengal now.
Hesh comes down to take it. 20 minutes to go, plus added time in the final. Are we heading towards another penalty shootout? By Mahesh. It's probably worth reminding you that Bagan Supergiant needed a penalty shootout to get through the Hero ISL semi-final last year and a penalty shootout to win against Bengaluru. Both those games ended 0-0. Away by Anwar Ali. Now Sahal. Cummings. First touch for the substitute. Petratos. Green shirt streaming forward, still going in. Snaps a goal in out of nothing for Bagan Supergiant. And the 10 men have risen to the occasion. And they've backed off and they've given Nimi Petratos too much room. And he didn't need a second invitation. And they have a new hero. There's a long way to go. But Bagan Supergiant lead here by a goal to nil in the Indian Durand Cup final.
And
sudden, they believe that they can go on now, despite the fact they're down to 10 men. There's the move. Well, they seemed very little danger, but he didn't need much backlift. He was almost stabbed into the bottom corner with a bit of bend just to take it away from Prabshuk and Gill. He again from Divi Petratos. 12 goals last season and another this season as well. First goal in this competition. What a time to grab it as well and put his side in front. Second season retained by Juan Ferrando. That's probably his most important goal yet. Did score 2 penalties in the final, of course, to take it to a penalty shootout in regulation time. But, wow, what a great finish.
What a finish that was. Petratos with that left foot from far out. On the other side, Mohammad Rakib trying to run Sahanat Osman a foul. A free kick in favour of Imami East Bengal.
Sahal just been told to move away. Imami East Bengal trying to get on with this. Sol Crespo. Nanda Kumar gets away from Liston. It's back in again. All hands on deck. On defensive duty now for Bagan Super Giant. Great header, Nanda Kumar. Straight to Vishal Kate. What a chance for an equaliser. The man who scored the goal when they met in the group stage. Either side of the keeper, that could have been an equaliser, but he's gone straight at him with a header.
And look at that, Mahesh Naram Singh gets that. He picks out Nanda Kumar. A free header for him in the hands of Vishal Kate. Could he have directed that across the goal towards the first post? Chance goes begging.
He could be winning the Golden Glove as well now. Vishal Kate. Gill has conceded, of course. Pebble Chempa. Also that award potentially could be shared, as will the Golden Boot, of course, between David from Mohammedan and Noah Sadoy. Both scored 6 goals each. A chance though for Imam. Clear-cut chances like that in the time that remain.
We see the passion in the fans, with the fans, Mohun Bagan Super Giant East Bengal. We know what this match means to them.
He's going for another corner, Vishal Kate. Didn't get the faintest of touches on that. He didn't need to touch it. I think he was about to miss everybody out. Sol Crespo is going to take the corner. May just have to move the ball back a little bit so it's making contact with that quadrant. 15 minutes of frantic football to come in this Indian Oil Durand Cup final. Sol Crespo again, better angle for the cross this time. Getting back by Severio, but looped rather than got power on it, so it was comfortable for Vishal Kate, who kept his eye on the ball all the way.
Sol Crespo gets that ball in towards the second post. Javier Severio was there. Not too happy that none of his teammates were ready for the second ball. Vishal Kate doing well.
Water break in the second half. Well, it's the 11th these sides have met in the final. 4 wins apiece up to this point. And it's Bagan Super Giant that have got their noses in front. Is their trophy cabinet about to be boosted by 3 trophies if they could win this? Or is there a grandstand finish coming from Imami East Bengal to get back into this one?
What a goal that was by Petratos. One man down, getting that goal in from that right flank. We've spoken about that so many times before. He likes to cut in under, should have done better, but this time it was Anirudh Thapa. A second yellow for him for that challenge on Severio. Right after that, he was sent out. Anirudh Thapa was shown the red card, the second yellow. Mohun Bagan supergiant getting that goal.
There's the man who scored it, Dimi Petratos. They backed off, they allowed him to run, and he punished them with a slightly deflected shot into the bottom corner, but the pace on the ball, I think, would have taken him. Perhaps you could get anyway. Just a little nick there off Pardo. Great finish all the same, though.
And how many times he's done that? Where was Imami East Bengal's midfield? Where was Saul Crespo? He should have been there. And only been tracking back Imami East Bengal. Look at that for the celebration. Running across all the way to the Mariners. Celebrating with the fans.
So here come a raft of changes for Imami East Bengal. Edwin Vanspal's coming on. Saher VP's coming on. And Nishu Kumar is also coming on. Multiple changes made here by Carlos Quadra in a bid to get his side back into this one. It's a little bit of confusion. I think Capra just questioning something with the coach. Harish Kundu is the fourth official. No one seems to know what's going on at the moment. Running discussion with Dimas Delgado.
Is there a mix-up with the substitutions? Or the captain, Imami East Bengal captain Harmanjot Kabra, doesn't look quite happy discussing that with his coach.
It's Chung Nunga that's come off. A slight change in formation again for Imami East Bengal into the final 10 minutes. Wide by Cabra. A bit of space for Nanda Kumar. Trying to wade through Subhashish Bose. And a play for a throw.
The throw in for Imami East Bengal. Can Mohun Bagan supergiant maintain their lead? 10 minutes of regulation time now.
It's all hands on deck. In defence, Jason Cummings, the man born in Scotland but represented Australia. International level. It's Cabra's throw. It's an unnecessary foul from Saher, who's only just come on. I don't think he's touched the ball yet. He's got a yellow card, Saher VP.
The Honorable Samad wins the ball. Square VP doesn't like it. Knocks him from behind. A foul. A yellow card been shown to him for his first contribution in the match.
Hasn't started in this competition. 5 appearances off the bench now for Suhair. It's as though the reorganisation in the back, Habib Rakib has gone alongside Pardo. Cabra's dropped into right back. Liston Colasso. Pardo comes across. Liston looking for Cummings in the middle. Cabra was on the deck when he managed to get the ball away. Now Crespo. Mahesh. Vanspal.
Should Liston Colasso have gone himself, gets the ball in for Cummings. But now on the other side, Imami East Bengal, we've got Edmondson Levansmall.
Just too high once again. Quality letting them down. Once more, Cabra. Nanda Kumar gets away from Liston. Onside here, VP Saher. Nanda. Glenn Martin's tracking him back into the penalty area. Sahal was there as well. Saher. Can't find room for the shot. Good defending. Goes down on the edge of the area. There's no foul. And Glenn Martin's will complete the clearance. Everybody back behind the ball for Bagan Super Giants at the moment. Here they come again. Ishikuma. Way over the top. It's a poor delivery. Just when he needed that bit of quality from Manda. He's hitting straight out of play.
Manda around the side, overhits it. Doesn't test the goalkeeper. Now Vishal will take his time. Can Mohun Bagan Super Giant keep ball possession?
Played straight out of play by Vishal Cave. Cabra with the throw. Van Spal. And Manda to try and atone for that cross a moment or so ago. This was short again, and Manveer gets the ball away from danger. Just lacking a few ideas going forward at the moment of Army East Bengal, with time running out, of course. Cabra. Nanda Kumar. Now Van Spal. Nice working in the middle. Clayton Silver, one of the area there as well. Again, hammered into space. Chase here for Cummings. It's a corner. Running out Pardo.
Does well there. Cummings down that right flank. Sprints his way across in a one-way situation with Pardo. Wins the corner as well.
Slotted in nicely. Jason Cummings, couple of goals in the competition. Scored in both of those AFC Cup qualifying games as well against Chindra and Kakarabani. Very reliable penalty taker. Nerves around. Clock's ticking down. Nimi Petratos with the corner. Warning came off Nanda Kumar initially, and then over the top from Hector Yuste. May have been Anwar Ali that got the final touch. It was Hector Yuste.
Petratos with that corner in. Mandar on the side once again couldn't clear. Another chance for Imami East Bengal. 5 minutes of regulation time. They need to commit men up front.
Forward again from Sol Crespo, blocked by Jason Cummings. Mandar. Cabra. Silva making ground in the middle. Saher with his back to goal. Tapped by Anwar Ali before he could reach Vishal Cave, and then a fairly tame header straight to the goalkeeper. The chance though.
Taking his time there, Vishal Cave. Harmanjot Cabra plays the ball in for Suhair VP. Edmondson Levansmall with that shot on target, blocked by Anwar Ali. Army East Bengal not quite effective in that final third.
sending off of Anirudh Thapa. Three at the back is the signal you saw there quite clearly from Hamill. Just try and pack out that defence now. Mahesh, Nanda Kumar, behind Clayton Silver. Came out to Sol Crespo, who swung the boot for the spectacular Anwar Ali. No nonsense clearance away once again. Good enough on that, back towards his own goal, and then brings down Jason Cummings. Play continues.
A block by Pardo there. Jason Cummings took his time.
On by Van Spal. Army East Bengal getting as many bodies as they can forward now. This is going to be real rearguard action from Bagan Supergiant. Nanda digs out the cross, away again by Anwar Ali. Nishu Kumar trying to keep that ball in play on the far side. Manveer got there first. It's a throw to Carlos Quadrat's side. The tension you can feel among the red and gold brigade at the moment is there for all to see. So Yuste gets the ball away again. There is no way through at the moment. Defended well here. Bagan Supergiant. Nishu. Cross once again, and well, that's really let them down. Mandar just a few moments ago skied one over the top. That time it was straight into the hands of a thankful Vishal K. As we enter the final minute of the 90, there will be probably carrying around 7 or 8 minutes to add on, I would think, in the grand scheme of things. So there may still be time for Imami East Bengal.
There will be. Especially after that red card, time will be added. Imami East Bengal need to come in numbers up front.
Nanda Kumar, is he the key to getting an equaliser that would take us to Clayton, Harman John Cabra? Nanda Kumar, Clayton Silver just peels away. Van Spal, first time ball off to Sol Crespo, and I think over the top, but there's too much on it again. And Manveer can just shepherd that one away for another goal kick, and more frustration for the red and gold brigade.
Nanda Kumar going across, getting the ball in for Edmund Sydney Van Spal. Mahesh Navram Singh, a little too heavy from him.
9 minutes additional time. Dimit Patratos' goal in the second half separates the two teams. The Kolkata derby, the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup final. Is it going to be a 17th win in this competition for Bagan Supergiant? Good header from Subhashish. Bravely going in. May have injured himself in the process.
Subhashish Bose will take treatment on the pitch. Imami East Bengal players do not look too happy. It is extra time. 9 minutes have been added. The referee signaling that his watch has been stopped.
Yeah, you're always going to get this, of course, at this stage of the game, particularly in a final. It's a challenge.
No malice in that. It was Suhair VP and Subhashish Bose.
Don't forget, Anirudh Thapa sent off for 2 yellow cards in the second half, a second for a high challenge on Javier Severio. 10 men subsequently went in front through that goal, and that's the state of the game at the moment. Such great success over their bitter rivals, of course, in the last few seasons in the Hero ASL. Are they about to gather another win here? 59,797 inside the Salt Lake. And another yellow card. Still the fury goes on. There'll be a red as well. Oh, there is a red. Dimas Delgado is going to be sent off for the final few moments. So tensions really running high on the side, as you can imagine here.
The man who's played for Bengaluru FC in the Indian Super League. Now in Adimami East Bengal with Carlos Quadra. The referee gives him the marching orders.
Be a little bit more than the 9 minutes to add on at the end now. Van Spool, Sol Crespo, away by Hector Yiste, who's had another good game in the back tonight alongside Anwar Ali. Now Alistair Colasso, off he goes. He's got Cummings to the middle, a little bit early still with all the added time to take it into the corner. Caught in possession by Seher. Van Spool, Ishu Kumar sent off himself earlier in the competition. Clayton, Hesh out wide to Nanda Kumar, 4 to aim for in the middle, but he can't get the ball past Subhashish Bose, who can see to throw in right in the corner.
A throw in for Nanda Kumar takes a quick one. Another cross goes back. No men in the box. That's the quality we've been talking about, Mark. The crosses have been coming in the box, and when they do, Imami East Bengal don't have men in the box. This one, poor quality.
It looks impressive earlier on. And the Kumar started all 6 games in this competition. Scored a couple of goals, but just needed to have a little more composure to get that ball in. Bishop Cake just taking his time over the goal kick, but within the rules. Mahesh. Cameron. Van Spool, pursued by Dimi Petratos, still full of running, the goal scorer. Cummings putting under pressure as well. Shukar Gill gathers and bowls out to Harmanjot Cabra. 5 of the 9 minutes added time played. Bagan Supergiant edging closer to a 17th Indian Oil Durand Cup win. Mahesh. It's overhit the pass, Mahesh. He'll be disappointed, playing in a more central role at the moment behind the strikers, but, well, that was not what was needed at this stage of the game. The tears are flowing already.
The fans are looking for an opportunity to celebrate. Right now, only Mohun Bagan Supergiant fans have that. Fans of Imami East Bengal.
Way by Petratos. Anywhere will do now for Bagan Supergiant. Van Spool trying to keep this pressure on. Again, Anwar Ali's there as the first line of defence. Another shot just over this time from distance. Clayton Silva.
This one from far out, Clayton Silva. Sol Crespo who played the ball in. 2 touches to take that shot. Off target. We know this man, he can bring magic onto the pitch. He's done that in the previous season. He's done that wherever across the world he plays. He's known for scoring goals, for getting his team out of tough situations.
12 goals last season. Lane Silbury's most successful in India after 2 seasons at Bengaluru. To Yuste. Hamill rather plays the ball away. Still time for Imami East Bengal, but they need to start getting the ball into that danger area with some purpose. Nishu. Manswell. Late Silver. Referee will bring it back for the foul. There was a foul on Manswell. He did try to play the advantage. Well, Kumar Gupta. In the end decided to be kick, which I'm sure Imami East Bengal would rather have at this stage.
A needless challenge there by Manveer. He shouldn't have done that. A free kick in a danger situation. Mahesh Naurem Singh. He's known for those.
Mahesh, the man. Semi-final. This will be even later if they can get a goal here, but again it's too close to Vishal Cave. More valuable seconds to run off the clock.
The fans signaling to the players to play the ball up front. Imami East Bengal. Maybe only a minute left for them. Can there be a turnaround?
The Durand Cup, the Shimla Trophy, the President's Cup. Are they heading to the Bagan Supergiant Trophy cabinet? Nanda Kumar appeals for handball from the Mariners bench, not given away by Brendan Hamill. And there goes the full-time whistle. The Kolkata derby has gone the way of Bagan Supergiant. It was bad-tempered at times, it was tense at times. The red card seemed to change the face of the game, but Dimi Petratos had other ideas and fired in a superb, slightly deflecting goal to give his side a victory. And after the disappointment of losing in the group stages, the elation returns to the maroon and greens. Petratos is a match winner, and at Birmingham Supergiant are the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup winners.
And that's the reason Juan Ferrando retains him. He is a match winner, and he's proved that once again. Mohun Bagan Supergiant was one man down. In spite of that, this man showed up. He got the ball, gets the ball past Imami East Bengal. He to be the difference in today's match. Another trophy in the cabinet for Mohun Bagan Supergiant.
It's not that long since they won the last one, of course, the Hero India Super League title just a few months ago. But this will taste sweet over their bitter rivals. To this, both with 16 victories to their name, began Supergiant that edge it. Tension, the joy. Just under 60,000 were here to witness it. It's been a fitting finale. What's
Kolkata derby this season so far is 1-1. Imami East Bengal in the group stage got the better of Mohun Bagan Supergiant. But in the final today of the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup, it was Mohun Bagan Supergiant winners. Kala Squadron taking his team, taking his staff to the fans. They know this man, he could be the change. He could be the change that this club has been waiting for.
Well, the expectation won't really kick in now after this for a few days, you would feel, but just a few weeks to wait to the start of the new league season, and this will be put on the back burner. But in the cold light of day, plenty of positives, of course, for the side that have won this. That's Mohun Bagan Supergiant and their match-winning goal scorer, Dimi Petratos, but plenty of positives to take from Imami East Bengal as well. What a night it's been, a night of drama. It's fair to say that it wasn't the best game that we've witnessed in this competition, but finals never are because there's so much at stake. But in the end, it was just a single goal that won it from Dimi Petratos.
And what a goal that was. He does it again and again. Gets the ball in on the right flank, cuts in towards the centre. No midfielder closes him down, and he gets that shot from far across. Gets the better of Prapsukhin Gill.
Well, they'll celebrate long and hard. It's noisy at the best of times around this stadium, but it's going to be even noisier tonight. There are the final stats. You can see Imami East Bengal did have more of the ball, Karen, more shots, especially towards the end where they were putting plenty of pressure on.
There was a red card shown to Anirudh Thapa, but it was Petratos who showed late to the party.
Well, they'd waited in anticipation for a new Kolkata derby, and they had two in the same competition. This was the big one, though, the final of the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup from the Salt Lake Stadium in Kolkata. They've been queuing around the block for tickets for the last couple of days. The dignitaries playing their part as well in what's been a wonderfully organised tournament once again by, in this part of the world, of course, the Indian Armed Forces and the government of West Bengal.